Hey guys, welcome to Brewing into Cinema, where we cover my love of craft beer and film. Tonight, I'm doing a little different backdrop. I'm recording in my little mini home theater I have here at home. So we're going to test out the acoustics and see how it rolls. So tonight, we are discussing the film Nope from 2022. I believe it is Jordan Peele's third film that he has directed. The other ones are Get Out and Us. Those are also great films. So before we do that, I'm gonna dive into this beer tonight. I have a Trogs Pier Triple. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I'll be honest with you. It's brewed in Hershey, PA. It's got 7.5 alcohol by volume, 85 IBU. So I never had this beer. So every episode, I'm gonna start each episode by trying new beers, and then we'll dive into the film. So real quick, I'll pop this open, give it a taste, and see what we're working with. It's not bad. It's not bad. I would what would I compare this to? Hmm. I don't know. I would say maybe like a better Miller Lite. No, a Bell's. I'll compare it to a Bell's beer. Bell's Brewery. Bell's makes some really good beer too. So, Nope came out in 2022. It is a sci-fi horror film with a teeny bit of comedy. So, again, like I said, Jordan Peele's third film. It's going to run you 2 hours, 10 minutes. It is directed by, again, Jordan Peele. It is starring Daniel Coulier, Kiki Palmer, and Brandon Piera. So, this film, to me, I didn't know what to expect because the trailer didn't really give you too much, honestly. I watched it for the first time a couple of days ago, and I was kind of excited going into it, but also hesitant because I've heard really mixed good and bad things. And the storyline, like it's a slow burn with OJ Daniel Coulier's character taking over for OJ Senior, his father. His father, unbeknownst to him, is killed by the alien, the creature in the sky by accident, and then basically he takes over the Hollywood horse farm. It's a multi generational Hollywood horse farm, and it basically falls to him and his sister. And Daniel Coulier did a really great job of being like very socially awkward and really choosing his words wisely versus like his sister, played by Kiki Palmer. Her character's more outgoing and more like the people person. And, it doesn't take long to really discover the creature in the film because you kind of get in the first like 15 seconds. We don't really actually see it. It only takes maybe 15, 20 minutes to actually see it. They see it out at the farm, out in their ranch for the first time in the skies. It disguises itself as like a flying saucer, but really it's like a weird, like almost like jellyfish type looking thing. And honestly, I feel like the scene where the kids came to the ranch dressed as aliens, that part was really creepy. And towards the beginning, when they found out that he was like seeing aliens or whatever, I thought those aliens were way more creepier than what we actually got. That's my own personal opinion. Um, Kiki Palmer, I think, was absolutely phenomenal in this film. I believe this is the first time I've actually seen her in that I'm aware of. I may have seen her other stuff, just I know it, but her character was absolutely phenomenal. Uh, Brandon Piera played the character. I believe his name is Angel, and he was almost like the comic relief. He is the tech store guy that basically helps them set up all their tech stuff so they can capture this alien on film to make money. And so I don't know. It was slow paced, and then you had like the Jupiter's Claim part into it with the former Hollywood child actor, and like his whole backstory with like being a former Hollywood child actor and an old '90s sitcom where like a disaster happened where they had live chimpanzees on set for the sitcom and a balloon popped and the chimpanzee basically just like mauls several of the actors and actresses. I think he kills one of the actors and mauls the other actors really bad, but doesn't get him. That scene was actually really cool and really creepy because like you see the monkey like do like the fist bump to the kid. That was like their little catchphrase, not even catchphrase, just like their catch motion thing. That scene was really cool and creepy, but honestly, like that had nothing to do with the film. I didn't understand the. I guess maybe I just didn't get the point of it. I just didn't think it was really necessary. It was cool that it was in there. Didn't really add anything to the story for me, and the fact that these people are trying to use this creature to profit off of, which modern days and times, that's what people do. You're gonna try and capture something on the film, sell it, and make a bunch of money. They're trying the brother and sister are trying to do it. Angel's there helping them. Uh, Jupiter's Claims character Stephen Yeun, he's trying to turn into a show for all these people to bring in money into his little side show attraction. And then like a reporter from like TMZ shows up, and they get like a film director comes in to try and videotape it. So all these people are trying to profit off this creature they know nothing about, just to make a buck, which is very similar to like today's society. People just try and make that quick buck. So I think that was kind of maybe the message of the movie. That's kind of the vibe that I got. But I guess I just didn't like the fact that if you didn't look at it, at the creature, it didn't bother you. It just kind of went about its business. And it would suck people up or animals up into the sky through its mouth or suction hole. I don't even know what you want to call it. And basically, it could only digest certain things. It couldn't digest like the metals or we find out flags, plastic horses. Um, the house scene where it's actually raining down all the people sucked up from Jupiter's Claim is actually pretty cool. That's a really cool, intense scene because it's raining down all the keys, the blood, the wheelchair, and all the stuff that people would have had on them at the show. And again, like it's just the fact that you don't have to look at it, and it kind of basically just kind of leaves you alone. But if you look at it, you're trying to film it, it gets pissed and it tries to destroy you. And of course, the climax of the movie, they set up this creature trying to get it on film, and it backfires. And Daniel Coulier's character OJ has to ride out on this horse and set it up. He has a Scorpion King hoodie on too, which I think is really cool because they make reference to that a couple times in the film. They use horses, then they end up using camels. So that was a cool thing that I did catch. Again, Angel's character from Fry's Electronics was honestly really cool. His parts were really funny. I don't know. I was disappointed in the creature itself because you didn't really know anything about it besides the fact that it just kind of fed on live people and like animals and stuff. If you looked at it or tried to use it for entertainment purposes, and the fact that it could just be defeated so almost so easily, like Kiki Palmer's character tricks the alien by sending up the Jupiter's Claim balloon, and the creature eats the balloon. And of course, the balloon is massive. It's one of those the massive like Macy's Days type balloons, and it eats it, and then it explodes, and it's dead. To me, that was very anticlimactic. The way that it was killed so easily. I don't know. I was kind of let down by this film, honestly. There were some really cool, creepy parts. There was different parts where they could have gone. He could have gone maybe a different route, been like a little more intense. Again, I prefer the kid alien looking things. The things are way more creepier, just kind of stalking around the horse barn. But those were super creepy. That scene was really cool. Great performances though. The storyline, it just wasn't for me. I guess the film itself, it just wasn't my kind of film overall. Um, I don't really feel the need to go see it again. I saw it. It wasn't like terrible. It was just like okay, I saw it, and that's all I needed. So, with that being said, I'm going to jump over to a new segment I've been trying out called my 6-pack facts, which is 6 facts about the film you may or may not have known. So, fact number 1. Weeks prior to filming Nope, the last remaining Fry's Electronics store in Burbank, California went out of business. So, what Jordan Peele and his film crew did is they went in and rebuilt the entire inside and restocked everything, the Fry's Electronics store. And they got one of the vans. And they repurpose all the stuff and like rebuild it inside this abandoned store just for this film. So that's actually really cool. And then I also found out that the founders of Fry's are actually both make a cameo in this movie. I couldn't find what scenes they were in, But apparently, the founder and his wife were actually both in this film, which is also a cool little fact. So, fact number 2. Nope was the first horror film ever filmed on 65 millimeter IMAX film. So when you see this film, history was made. First horror film ever filmed on 65 millimeter IMAX film. That's pretty freaking cool. Cool little movie nugget there for you guys. Fact number 3. Jupiter's Claim is now part of Universal Studios backlot tours. You can literally walk on the set of Jupiter's Claim. All those scenes you see in Jupiter's Claim, you can buy the backlot tour at Universal Studios, a VIP tour, I believe, from what I've seen in like YouTube videos and stuff that I've been researching on. And you can walk around like everything's still there, the set's still there, the balloons there, everything's there. So it's kind of cool. You can physically walk around these sets where these films were made. So especially if you are a big fan of this film, which I'm not knocking you guys if you are. I mean, if you like, everybody likes what they like, so but honestly, like if I was out there, I would take tours to walk around the movie set because I'm a huge movie fanatic, as you can tell from everything back here and stuff you can't see. So if you're out in the LA area of Universal Studios, definitely go check it out. Online, I saw it. It looks really cool, and it's pretty incredible how small these sets really are and how they just changed the dressing form. But yeah, they built this set on the ranch just for this film, and then they haven't touched anything. So that's pretty cool as well. So, fact number 4. Jordan Peele created an entire 90s style like intro, like 90s style intro for the film, for like Gordy's home, which was the chimpanzee thing and Steve Young's character, his character backstory. So he created a whole 90s style themed like intro, like a Family Matters, a Step by Step, a Saved by the Bell, like all the cool graphics. I think it's on YouTube. I haven't had a chance to look it up and see it yet, but I'm definitely going to do that. Fact number 5. Gordy was able to be captured with motion capture, like same motion capture they used, the technology they used for Planet of the Apes, as long as one of the actors, Terry Wortley. He was one of the chimps in Planet of the Apes films, and they basically used him because he was used to this technology. So that again has been used to film, and I will drop some pictures down for stuff like that. I'll drop pictures down by like that below. I have pictures of the chimpanzee and him as a chimpanzee, and I will drop them down below in the video. So be sure to be on the lookout for those as well. Fact number 6. Peele's cinematographer. I guess Peele's worked with him. I think this is the third time they've worked on a film. That all 3 films I think he's been a part of. Peele's cinematographer rigged up a special camera for the night shots. Hoytama built a camera rigged with a combined infrared 65 millimeter camera and regular filming camera combo, and shot all the scenes through a prism. How that actually works, I do not know. I just thought that was pretty cool that again, they're inventing new ways to shoot scenes in these films just for our viewing pleasure. So I think that's pretty incredible. So overall, Nope to me was kind of a letdown. I mean, I'm glad I watched it. It didn't draw me in. I wasn't like, oh my god, I need to see that again. And again, if you guys did, that's great. I'm not knocking you. Just my own personal opinion here on the Brewing into Cinema. So I'm also doing a new rating system, trying this out as well. So out of a 12 pack, I'm gonna give it like a 5, and we'll go with a 5.5. Not great, not terrible, just kind of eh. So that's all you got for you guys tonight. And I will talk to y'all next time here at Brewing into Cinema.